we're recording. And Neela, why don't you take over?
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Neil.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Does everybody have work?
Mhm.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Bob, do you want to go first?
Sure. It's been a slow week for me.
Okay.
But I'll show you what I got. I'm showing from my webpage again. This is another one of my 1927 illustrations. That's Father Time.
Who has
And
it?
then I added the caption. I'm not sure which one I prefer, but it's an issue on my mind.
Yeah, who doesn't ask that question?
No, I have the same feeling.
Yeah.
Although my visiting friends say that because a lot of my stuff is on the internet, they back up the internet constantly. You know, like Internet Archive's Wayback Machine. So maybe it's already preserved. And then here is one more, my last piece. This is from a 1927 book of quack cures. Dr. Chase's, a Toronto sort of phony doctor who has all these cures. This is a cure for sleeplessness. And I have the text of it. Dr. Chase's nerve food. Unfortunately, Dr. Chase's nerve food contained arsenic and strychnine.
Oh, my goodness.
It really made you sleep, right?
Yeah.
For a long time.
Right.
100% effective.
Actually, I'm told that women in the 17th century used to take strychnine to have pale complexions.
Oh.
Jeez.
But just like Botox is used today. But anyway, that's all I have. Two or maybe three images.
Very cool. Very cool.
Great. Fun. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Doris.
Sure. I think it's gone now. Yeah. One image today.
Oh, nice.
Very
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Wow.
And I see a face.
Very
Yep.
nice. And a whole body.
Full body, yeah.
Oh,
Well, yeah, there's the figure. She's coming out of the mushroom, sort of.
Wow.
Is that a psilocybin mushroom or what?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of playing with your mind. You're not sure if she's inside the mushroom or behind the mushroom. Or, you know.
A very nice detail, both at the bottom and in the middle.
Thanks.
And the mushrooms, of course, are good, but very nice.
Beautiful colors, and I love the subtleness of the color. The whole piece, I like how everything's muted.
What is your medium?
This is Casey.
I'm
Nice.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's what?
It's casein paint.
Oh, casein.
Yeah.
Okay, seen. Yeah.
Mhm. There is a bunch of cat faces on your left side.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
They're very subtle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at the photo. They're more subtle than the original.
Mhm.
Sort of gives it an Alice in Wonderland quality.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doris, do you read a lot of fantasy books? or like, or play fantasy games, like, because your work always has that kind of fantasy, dreamlike quality.
I have read fantasy books. I don't play fantasy games.
Okay.
Or like imaginative type. I don't know.
I bet mythology.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bet you've read mythology.
Hmm.
Does anybody else see the face?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Face and body.
For some reason, it didn't show up in the photo.
What's that?
I'm gonna take another photo of this.
And it's a little bit of
The
glare on the
figure
side.
over here that's like sideways, and she's not in this photo.
Well, it does look like you see a little your studio in the upper left hand. So did you frame it correct? That's probably what
Yeah,
happened.
I
You
wonder
probably
if let me see if
cropped
the
it.
other one. Let me try something here. Oops, what are you doing? If the other picture shows more. This. Oh, wait a minute. It's tablet. Oh, the other picture is on my phone. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's a tablet. Yeah. Yeah, I lost that figure in there. The photograph. Okay.
Maybe rephotograph and show it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I only see one figure.
Well, there's a small figure that's hidden in the right side next to the mushroom, and it somehow got lost in the photograph. Yeah.
That's what happens to those ghosts, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yes. Like photographing a ghost, yeah.
Do you have other pieces, Doris?
That's it. That was this week's project.
Okay. That was a
It was
lot of
nice.
work.
Mm.
Just
Yes.
thought I would ask. Thank you.
Well,
Don, would you like to share?
Sure. This is a watercolor,
Nice.
11 by 17.
Oh,
Yeah, I was trying to catch the liveliness of the, I don't even know what you call them. Are they leaves? Of the aloe plant.
Yes, that's it.
Your watercolors have so much vibrancy to
Wow.
them.
me
Yeah.
too.
They're really lively.
Thank you. It's a Japanese watercolor
Mhm.
called Kuretake.
I love the pigment.
Thanks. Yeah, me too. It makes it a lot of fun.
You know, you can open that leaf and put it on a burn if you get a burn. The
Uh-huh.
moisture inside will help your burn heal.
yeah.
Yeah, we've used that for years.
Yeah.
And sunburn too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And this one is I've done with my Thursday morning art group. They have ladies come in, they put displays on all the tables. It's especially roses up the top. I'm finding that doing natural shapes is not as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
It's turned out.
I believe that.
Is
Yeah.
that container porcelain?
It is, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I like the contrast of that, Don.
Yeah, me too. And it's
Yeah.
subtle too. It's not
Yeah.
real harsh.
The different shades of the different shades of green that you worked into the foliage are really nice. I like how you did that. It gives it a nice three-dimensionality besides the pleasant different colors. The colors themselves work in both ways, both color and dimensionality. Very nice.
I bought myself a birthday present.
Oh, nice. I'm jealous, Don.
I know. Next had a big sale, so I gave in.
Well, it really looks natural.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
When you turn off screen share, hold up what you just did so I
Oh,
can
okay, sure.
so we can look. So I'll turn off your screen share
I got it.
and now hold up what you.
Where am I?
There you go. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
What are they called,
Terrific.
Don?
Urtaki Ganzai Tamblin.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Are they covered by plastic right now? Have you?
It has the plastic cover, yeah. It keeps them moist.
Okay. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
I like your T-shirt, by the way.
Thanks. More.
You're so handsome, Don.
I needed that. Thank you.
Thanks, Don.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Don.
Diane, would you like to share?
Yeah. Can I show like a piece of a video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's probably going to take me longer to describe this video, but several months ago, I received a grant from the North Carolina Arts Council. And it was for last year. I had an exhibition of my books, and I did a gallery talk. And my husband, on the spur of the moment, he took my cell phone and recorded me talking. And afterwards, he was like, "Oh, well, I couldn't get the books in there." And I'm like, "Well, we got the talk recorded." So I was able to get a grant to have this video edited in a way that images of my books could be dropped in, etc. And Bob Lee is the person who did that.
Nice.
So he did a wonderful job. So if I may, I'm just going to show a piece about a book about my mother. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is there sound?
Yeah, and I'll explain the sound in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. And that brings me to the next piece, which is that's dedicated to my mother. My mother, her name was Marion. She
Oh.
Oh.
and had a very rich life traveling. And when she got sick, she, her world got smaller, and it had to be for her safety as well. But she was still normal, and her doctor told her just move as much as you can. And she just and there was a big rock she could go around safely without running into trees. And she would walk that block, I don't know, maybe 20 times a day. She'd just go around, and then she'd go home, she'd go around. And she would, just the way she did it, would think she was going to, like, into the world. And so, that would be the expansion of her world. Yeah. So I kind of like depicted this figure. My mother was a beautiful woman. She didn't look my mom was tiny. She was a conservator. She had these big lips, wild hair, and I wanted to capture like the generation. I think like going on really, that's my favorite. So that's that is the story behind it. I have another book that I was not able
I'm sorry.
to exhibit.
Let me
It is going to be very soon.
let me get rid of this. I don't know how to turn this off now. There we go. Sorry.
Bob does.
There, I think it's off now. So that
No, okay.
that is a piece of the video. I think Bob did a great job, and the sound we couldn't do a whole lot about. It was off of my cell phone, and there was an echo in the gallery, but we did what we could. So there you go.
That's very nice. Very, very nice.
Yes.
The book pages. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I'd like
Yeah, the
to-
way Bob zoomed in on them.
Yeah, he did a
Yes.
great job. So yeah.
where can we get the books?
It's only one book. They're all but I had this loaded up on YouTube. I just haven't made it public yet. So
Okay.
actually, besides my husband Bob and I, you are the only people that have seen any of this video.
Thank you. Thank you.
Name of your channel.
Right.
What would you mind
Yeah,
making?
yeah.
Would you mind making one for each of us, please?
Get to work on that.
In your spare time.
I spare
Right.
time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you, Neil.
Indeed.
And it was nice to meet your mother.
Yeah.
A little familiar. You look like her.
Well,
You
thank
do.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
She's very, very nice.
Okay. We are up to Michael.
I've been doing a lot of black and white, so I thought I'd give color a shot. And just a couple
Is that a pun?
simple ones in color.
No pun intended is what you're going to say, right? Right, Ted?
Yes, yes.
Hey, Ted, I've been meaning to tell you. I got a friend request from you on Facebook. But we were already friends, so I just deleted it. So
Please do that. I don't know. I don't know how many times I've changed my password on Facebook.
it wasn't even a brief conversation because I thought it was you.
AI is starting to screw with us all, changing our
Yeah.
passwords and
Yeah.
It's scary. That's scary.
yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
That's
that.
really nice.
Beautiful. Yeah, nice. Terrific.
I gave it what I thought was a clever title. I call it Green Cup.
You're a genius, Mike.
I never would have guessed.
We've all
I lose sleep over the titles, but
Very,
Very-
very
the-
original. Yes.
the reflection is spectacular.
Mhm.
Is that sunlight?
yes, yeah, window light, kitchen window light.
Wow.
Sure, you can take it down, and I'll show you my next.
But we've seen your kitchen window, and it's not green. We've seen your kitchen table.
yeah, no,
And-
it's
and- and-
no, it's not green. The only part is the light.
Uh-huh.
ah,
Just took the light and added it to what I put into my computer. Just
all right.
took a picture of the sunlight and then adapted it into the image.
Oh,
Okay, so
great job.
next one's in the same family. The title for this one is just as clever. This is Blue Goblet.
Oh,
Really cool.
wow.
Well, I like the distortion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fun. The glass had too much to drink.
That's good. Very good.
Broke glass.
Very cool.
Just playing.
Now that one looks like you lit it, or is that also daylight?
No, it's actually the same sunlight off the wall. Just
Right.
took that as an image and put it in the background, rim lit it, and just played until it looked right.
Terrific.
Oh,
It has a lot of
It looks-
narrative qualities to it. Like it's telling its own little story.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you get the distortion, by the way? What was it just that way on the surface you were using?
It's all just manipulating the digital image.
That's what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I was curious
Right?
about.
Just flip the cup,
Yep. And then
put it
just-
there, and made it look right to me.
Gotcha.
looks cool. Nice job.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's fun. You know, you all know that it's fun.
Mhm.
You
Why?
can-
Why
like-
would we all be here if it wasn't?
Right. Yeah. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You know.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. That was great.
Thank you.
Did you know he was doing that, Sarah? In the other.
No, we
in the-
don't tell each other what we're doing.
Ah, all
We don't
right.
tell each other.
Neither do Janice and I. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Good.
Janice, do you have things to share?
I can. I'm not thrilled with them, but I'll do it. Let's see.
You're a brave woman.
Oh, now I want to come up. There it is. Okay. Oh, come on. Closed captioning. Who can see
Wow.
the
Well, you-
script? Participants. All these things are going
Just
across my image.
just close them.
Well, I think I did.
That
Yeah.
had,
Okay.
that had to be just the other day when we had that big storm. Is that?
That's it.
recent?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
got caught in that thing. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Sorry.
Good for you. Most of mine were terrible, and this one's decent.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
showing it because, you know, again, that particular view looks totally different under various weather conditions. Let's see. Oops. Oh, and then I love clouds. So here we go. Woohoo! There's a
Mm.
cloud.
Very nice. Yes.
This is mainly for me, you know, for when I do work on clouds, I have certain photographs I can refer to, and that's one of them.
Cool. That makes a nice painting.
That's, oh, there it is. That's the other one.
Almost looks like a surf too.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
And then I'm
Oh,
only
wow.
showing this
Like that.
because I got this.
Wow.
I sat there by the window for hours. Well, it seemed like hours. And then suddenly I was able to catch that lightning.
Wow.
The photograph is, but I got the lightning.
Well, is that all you're shooting through a window, obviously, right? So that's
Yeah,
the
yes.
rain on the window. I like
It
that
is the
effect.
rain. Yeah.
I like that effect
Really
actually.
neat.
The texture, it's, you know, so much of what we love to, you know, put our heads around is the texture of paintings or photos or music for that matter. So I like that. It's a natural texture. It's beautiful.
Yeah. That's really neat.
Thank you. Okay,
Besides-
so
besides-
that's it,
besides-
folks.
Well,
Great.
Very nice.
can I ask, what is WSFS Bank? That's a new one on me.
I don't know.
Oh,
Some-
I don't know either. I think it's
Something
Wells
Federal
Fargo.
Savings.
all right.
It was another bank before that.
It
You
might
know how it is.
it might stand for "We're certainly failing soon."
Good one.
Very
Oh,
good.
wait,
Very
not
good.
certain, but certainly starts with a C, so that doesn't work. We're sincerely.
Surely,
We're sure,
failing
we're
soon.
surely, but yeah, there you go.
Whiz rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Janice.
You are welcome.
Ted, would you like to share?
Yeah, sure.
I have to step away for just a second, be right back.
Okay, we'll wait for you.
Okay, I'm trying to find out where I am here.
Better not.
Trying to get back. I got lost. Oh, here we are. Okay. All right, share screen.
What is this?
Not quite yet. Sorry about that.
Woohoo.
Oh, you see my,
Okay.
do you see my black screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Just want to show a couple of sketches that I'm working on, ideas.
Ah,
Neat.
And these are my triptychs. I'll separate them right here and here.
Right, yeah.
mhm.
So,
Well, I love seeing the backstory to your work. This is great.
Mhm.
yeah, and some people ask me how these things start, so I
Right, yeah.
thought I would share it. There's another one.
A couple of those lines go all the width of the paper,
Well,
and other ones
at least two.
other ones don't.
Yeah, well, this one here is a big one that goes all the way through, kind of playing with that idea as well, and also jumping between panels like this.
Wow. Wow,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the one that starts in the upper left also goes all the way across.
yes, yes, it does. Okay, and the last one is this.
Yeah.
The difficulty for me is that I try to avoid making this panel look like that one. It's very easy
Oh, yeah.
to replicate this on the other side, and I didn't want that to be symmetrical. I wanted it to be asymmetrical. So
You got it.
anyway,
Mhm.
okay, this is my still life from last week at the Plastic Club.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that
Very
one
nice.
that is fabulous. I love that, Ted.
I've
Yeah,
been,
the colors.
yeah, I've been enjoying playing with the colors. So
That pear is spectacular.
thank you, thank you. It's pastel.
Oh, wow. Very painterly.
The reflection on the wine bottle is great too. I love that line of light. It's very
Yeah.
nice, subtly done, beautiful, and the picture, both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the picture.
Yeah.
I love the picture.
Yeah, I probably can do some more work on the bottle, but I still have to photograph. I did it from the original, but I always take a photograph of the original still life in case I want to come back to it later. I was really impressed with the
yeah.
sky.
Wow.
It was really impressive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the backlighting is great.
Yes.
Especially around here, it must be very,
Mhm.
yeah, the eye of God or something.
Mhm.
And here's this the same cloud formation at night. Unfortunately, the quality of the image is terrible, but it was so powerful, I just had to include it.
Ooh,
It's
wow.
almost
Oh,
light
my
down here,
God.
pitch black back here.
Yeah.
It was just an interesting.
Wow.
And
Uh,
it looks like all the blue of the sky has drained down and settled in those buildings.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes.
Very observant.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And I don't know if you know it, but Trump has now issued a new T-shirt.
Oh, no.
This is the T-shirt.
Ah,
It's available for.
I don't even want to look at his face.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's his T-shirt. So I put my own impression on it. That's my version of his T-shirt. So.
All right.
I'll take a gross of them.
Being
It
sold
is
through the
gross.
Plastic Club.
So that's it.
All right, that's great. A lot of
Thanks,
fun.
Ted.
Sure.
That's fun. Sarah.
Yeah, wait a minute. I thought I put myself back.
I always think that.
How do I can't,
Do you want us to come back to you?
yes. Oh, here I am.
Okay.
Oh, it went back. Yes, you come back to me, please.
Okay. Ken?
Sure. I'm going to show 4 images. Only one is an original, but the others are to explain the original. And a few of you have seen this already, but I know we have some new. I was hoping we had some of our. We do have some new folks in the group that I don't think saw this unless they went back to the videos. But I still feel it was worthy of showing one more time. In a trip to Paris, the hotel I stayed at was right. This is a model. Let me start over again. This is a model of an ancient Roman forum in Paris, and there's a hotel. I have the next photo. The hotel I stayed in is right here, and I actually have a little illustration of it. This is what's left in Paris. And this is where my window was. And the photograph that I'm going to show you, the original photograph, is this park bench right here. And the original photograph is this. And I know most of you that are in the group right now have seen it already, but I just was going through my archives and found it again, and I haven't looked at it in a while. And I was thinking about
Yeah.
I always, when I've described this in the past, I've shown the yin yang sign to talk about it. But it just, the serendipity of the moment, and as Bresson called it, the decisive moment in shooting street photography always got me. I mean, there's so much going on in terms of the yin yang concept here. It's just a mind blower to me.
Yeah, it is.
And
the graceful way his arms are draped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really looks like a dancer.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, the grasses in the background kind of mimic
his. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a wonderful photograph. I have never seen that, so thank you for showing it.
Well, I was hoping there would be thank you. I'm glad you haven't seen it. The other thing, back to decisive moment concept. I mean, there was as I just said, and we're all talking about it, I mean, the grass and the soil, those two differences, the racial differences, the shape they're making with their body, as you just said about about his arms. I don't know, just too much. I haven't looked at it in probably a year, so I had to bring it out again.
Very sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
very nice.
Stunning.
Yeah, love. LUV. Yeah.
So that's it.
All right.
Thank you. That
You're
was
welcome.
great.
Thanks. Thank you.
Hey, Walcott.
Yeah.
Journeys from Argentina.
Nice. Sarah, we're back to you.
Okay. Well, since we're in Paris for a while, I'm gonna. Okay, so the upper right is a picture of Mike Nathan being told to get off the what was it, the Arc de Triomphe by a policewoman.
Oh,
I don't know if we've ever showed these here, but this is yeah, he was standing on there, and she really, I mean, she was serious. She came over, folded her arms, and said, "No, no, 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 no."
wow.
And I call this series Lost in Paris. Here's Mike in front of a bookstore, the one to the left of that, asking for directions.
Very nice.
Mike had said when we walked around Paris, he has an amazing sense of direction, but he could not grasp Paris. So we asked a lot. And this was at that Shakespeare bookstore. That's the man who worked in there on the left-hand side. And he came out, showed us the map, and gave Mike a helping hand.
Is that Notre Dame?
Yes, on the bottom right side, that's Mike standing in front. This was before, this was before the fire.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we went in and I lit candles. I mean, we really did a lot there, but that's Mike standing in front. It was so awesome to see the sculptures on the front of that church. And then
I'm sorry, it's supposed to reopen at the end of next year, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad we got the opportunity to go in. In fact, Mike had taken pictures of me lighting a candle. I hope a Jewish girl didn't get in trouble for doing that.
Definitely gonna go to hell.
And then this is Mike in Montmartre, looking at the map. we have fun.
Yeah.
So this little collection, but the one we have the most fun with is definitely Mike looking at the cop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talk about grabbing the moment. That was really.
Today they made. Go ahead.
She shook her finger at me, said monument, monument, and shook her finger like that. I said, sorry.
Yeah, they're nice memories. And if you can take this down for me, I just have one more.
Okay.
I thought we were in Paris, so I figured we'd stay there for a while.
Not a bad place to hang out, even if it's a confusing city.
Well, you don't mind getting lost there.
Oh, that's absolutely true.
And this, I'm going to show you one that I had already shown you, but I'd done some work on it. It's a mannequin.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice, very nice.
Now, there was a lot of black on the right side the last time I showed it here. And I made some corrections and really cut that down. And so I wanted to show it again.
Oh, very interesting.
Very nice.
Right.
And the houses and buildings off to the left give a sense of cosmopolitan. This is a city girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, actually, this was at the shore. This was in New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, I see a contradiction because those buildings in the background look like they're back in the 16th century or something. And then you had this very modern mannequin. So
It's very peculiar. It's not Art Nouveau, but for some reason that was the first thought that came to mind. I looked at this.
That's Brancusi.
I don't quite know why, but something to do with the lines, I think.
Yes.
It looks like a Brancusi sculpture.
Pardon me?
It
Yeah,
looks like a Brancusi.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So it is like some of you do. It's interesting to go back after I hear some of the comments here and work on something. But this is really one of my regular mannequin photographs. So that's really it for tonight. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks,
evocative.
Sarah. Hi, Walcott. I'm glad you could join us.
Happy to do so.
Good.
We'll be here next week.
Great.
Our ambassador is going to tell us what he's doing around here. So we're all going down for a meeting.
wow.
Okay.
We'll find out what the United States is up to in Argentina, more or less.
So you go to the embassy?
Actually, it's not going to be at the embassy. It's going to be somewhere else downtown. And it's not for long, but we'll miss the meeting.
Well, have a good meeting then. Do you
Yeah.
have things to share with us tonight?
If I can, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Let's see. I've got 2 buildings and a street photography. Now that's our waterworks.
Wow. That's some water.
That's the Buenos Aires Waterworks. It was originally built as a pump building for pump water up. It's got a huge reservoir of water in there somewhere. I've never actually been inside, but they have tours. It was built 1877 to 1894, and it's covered in 300,000 glazed tiles made by Royal Dalton.
Wow.
No kidding. Wow.
Beautiful.
It's one of the most, excuse me, I'm his wife. It's one of the most beautiful buildings in town. That's it.
Yeah, it's kind of a unique building, all right. This is one down in the corner. That's got a different style and a little different look about it for sure. But I've always liked it. I've liked the combination of colors and the sort of rundown look. I think that there's sort of a certain amount of photography is doing this, taking pictures of old buildings that are sort of run down. This unoccupied, been sitting there for several years. I think this picture was taken, what, in 2018. So, and that was fairly recent. I'd taken it before then. Always intended to do something with it, with the coloration on the wall and so forth. And I've got a bunch of pictures of this thing, but I like those sort of.
Cool.
It's nice.
It is very pretty. Yeah.
And the next shot is a piece of street photography. There's my street photography.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
Cool.
So that's Argentinian graffiti.
I have a lot of graffiti because I think a lot of it is very beautiful. And
Yes.
if you guys are interested, I'll be glad to show it. It's a lot of good artists are doing this wall art.
Yes.
To me, graffiti is the scribbling, sort of mind dead scribbling. The wall art is done by artists, very often signed, often not signed too. And a lot of it's very beautiful work, I think.
Yeah. Looks it.
You too.
Anyway, that's all I've got for tonight.
Wonderful.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thanks, Walcott.
My pleasure.
Did I call on everyone tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds
Yeah.
like it. So, up to me. I have a couple tiny books and They're called flexagons.
Hmm.
They have a lot to do with math, which you don't have to do.
Yes.
You can use a string. And let me see, share. And they move. So these 3 pieces I consider books, and you move them around. I'm sorry, I don't have one here with me. They are 3-dimensional, and each face turns, and it's like a Mobius strip. It keeps moving.
That is interesting.
And then each face has more pen and ink drawings on it.
Did you create those?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
They're tiny. They're about, I guess, about 4.5, 5 inches in diameter.
Ah.
Neil, can you zoom in on any one of them? I would love to see the drawing a little more.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. The one on the right, I'd love to see if you can move it over.
Right. Okay, let me
If-
see if
if you-
I can do that.
What are they
Yeah.
made out of?
Pardon?
What are
Paper. They
Paper?
are
Oh, that's
paper
beautiful.
and
Yeah.
then pen and ink. And there's no glue. They just, I think I used 3 squares that started out from, no, they were rectangles. Started out from an 8x10 piece of paper and just kept folding it up. And then
Okay.
one slips into the next.
Are these part of origami or just a whole different thing?
No, it really isn't origami, but you do fold it so you get the right,
Shapes, right?
the right dimensions.
Beautiful. When you unfold it into its 8, so you're saying 8.5 by 11 sheet.
Yeah.
So if you unfold these, there's drawings on both sides, and then they fold in on each other. Is that how it works?
Yeah, and they usually have more faces than you expect them to. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 faces to it.
Wow, fascinating.
And I have one more that's a different shape. If I can find it. This one I have the model here.
Oh.
This is flat. Oops. Can you see that? Yeah.
But you,
There.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
If you hit the green circle at the top, will that make it full screen?
I don't know
Yeah.
where.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, it might have done it.
It's
Here, that-
magic, Bob.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Now these are small. These are flat. It has 2 sides, but it has 6 faces to it. So you just keep folding it, and it keeps changing.
Oh, it's interesting.
All right, fascinating.
Yeah, they're really a lot of fun.
I didn't catch. Did you? Is there a name for the technique? If you said it, I missed it.
It's called a flexagon.
Flexagon. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is a type of math. Oh, that showed up in a strange spot. That a mathematician came up with in about 1939.
Wow. Lovely.
Why I don't know what he was looking for, but they're They're so much fun.
A little pentagon there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fascinating.
I have the piece in my hand. And let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stop sharing. That helps. Okay, it just takes a second. So,
let me get you full screen.
okay.
Okay.
So there's that. And then on the other side, it's
Ah,
2.
Ah,
And then if you open it up, you get another.
Take it up higher. Take it up higher. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
interesting.
And then the sphere breaks in half.
Right.
So
wow.
each time you turn it,
Wow.
That is fascinating.
That
It
really
is.
is.
Certainly
Yeah.
is.
And I can see why you consider these books.
Wow,
yeah,
Mhm.
because it
Yeah.
keeps telling a story.
Yeah.
nice.
And then that side,
Oh,
the
wow. That is.
triangle turns in half.
I love this.
And then that side turns in half.
Ah,
You can just play with them constantly.
Oh my God.
I
And
guess
they just keep opening.
Could we see? I'd love to just see it full. You cut them, or is it?
No, it's folded.
So if you open that as the full 8.5 by 11, what would it look like? I'd
Oh,
love
it's smaller than that.
or whatever,
This
or
one.
yeah, or whatever full size. Yeah.
Let me
that's what
say. I don't, hang on.
Oh my God.
Now this one,
Oh, that's.
I
Woo.
had to cut.
Oh my God.
oh, that's cool.
That's really neat.
Oh,
That is truly remarkable. I love that.
You know, I was thinking of doing this in a print and then showing just the piece of paper.
I love you framed within it right now.
Yeah,
You
That's a
definitely-
great-
You definitely make one for each of us, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
that is where did you learn? I mean, I've never heard of it, or it's just remarkable.
The book groups that I belong to, everybody keeps coming up with new ideas or old ideas that they had tried at one time. So if somebody mentions something, then you have to go
Sure, try it.
and research it and
Yeah.
see if you can find out how to do it.
Ah,
So it's fun.
that looks it. Yes.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Oh, wonderful.
I remind me to
I'll have to
Google
put it together.
Flexagon.
Lex, I want
I
to write
wrote
that.
that down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to write it down. Flexagon.
Neil, I think you started a movement here.
Yeah.
And bring them in when you get one done.
Probably
So,
would
Bob,
be-
we're up to you with the news.
All right. First one is a curious local story. This painting, called Lady with Guitar, is in the back storage at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. And some people are saying it may be a lost Vermeer,
Whoa.
because there's another Vermeer
Oh.
Ah.
that is ascribed to Vermeer. And the argument that says that the Philadelphia's copy is a Vermeer is based on the fact that the Vermeer used two pigments, ultramarine and lead tin yellow, in a way that in the that no other artist has ever done.
Huh.
And they discovered this pattern of paint in they discovered that pattern of paint in this. The Museum of Art's director, as you can imagine, this is a controversy. Museum of director Sasha Studa made the following comment, which I consider fine diplomacy. She said, "The future of this painting will be to inspire discussion, embracing scholarship, and to seek more knowledge and enlightenment from this mysterious painting nearly 350 years after its creation."
Huh.
In other words, she's not saying it's a Vermeer. She's not saying it's not. Smart lady.
She should be a politician.
Yeah.
It could be a study for the other one, you know.
Yeah.
Like the painting is and there's a lot of discussion of the different hairstyles
Yeah.
of the two models. But anyway, we'll leave it to inspired discussion. Let's see, this era is going to be marked by collections of art done, what I did during COVID-19 quarantine. And a Los Angeles gallery, as all of us have done, presents 5 photographs by artist Sue Kim. And okay, let me show some more of them. I consider them intriguing. She takes photographs of the artist arranging and rearranging primary colored flowers and then cuts out portions of the photograph following the organic lines of the petals.
Can you make that larger?
Yeah.
Nice to see the details. Oh, yeah. There you go.
So she cuts out portions of the photograph following the organic lines of the petals until only the primary colors remain. I'm puzzled by that. I just throw it out there. All right. A artist in England lost his laptop with all of his work. He didn't save any of his work to the cloud. And here's the image he posted on Instagram, begging for the return and offering £1 million for their return.
Oh.
But it is a good job of an artist making art out of tragedy.
Yeah.
Let's see. The German archaeologists discovered ancient Egyptian murals depicting the zodiac signs, Capricorn, etc., beneath 2,000 years of grime. And it turns out the zodiac was introduced to Egypt by the Greeks, and they supposedly was originally of Babylonian origin.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's and these are stars, and okay, and then meanwhile, at the Plastic Club, we have 2 online shows. There was an opening Sunday of fiber, fabric, and textiles. Let me, if you don't mind, I'm going to briefly go through the Okay, this is the fabric, fibers, and textiles. I unfortunately missed the opening. And also they're showing, they have monoprint collages by Robert Reinhardt.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful exhibition. It's worth going down
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah, you're talking about the fiber and
No,
And,
the other person.
Robert Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
He's a wonderful artist.
Yes.
I have not seen him. And Nina comes by.
Hey,
Nina.
hello, Nina.
Hi, Nina.
Hi.
Must have found a parking spot.
I have, okay, let me show. So I am outside a Starbucks.
Ah,
So it's, so that's Atlanta for you.
No daylight down there.
do you have anything to show, Nina? I got your
Bob,
3D.
yeah. Do you still have it? It's been a few
Yeah,
days.
it's gonna, yes.
Thank you.
All right, I'll try to find it. Repeat what your email address is, because I have to search for it. It's prod.
Oh yeah,
Spell
it's C
your-
dot, yeah. C dot, P-R-A-G-A-T-I. I'll put it in chat too.
Okay.
Okay, I just sent
right.
it to you.
Okay. Is there a period between C and Pagati? All right.
There's a dot, yeah.
All right. I'll check my emails.
Nina and I have been enjoying comparing art in the South with each other.
Ah,
Great.
And I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming that I might be Diane's neighbor
Yeah.
Oh,
somewhere in the north.
all right. I found yours, Nina. I'm going to try to get it up.
All right.
Let me see.
Thank you, Bob.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I heard that one too.
Yeah.
I
Um,
ignored it.
Yep.
Turn your camera
All
off.
right. Now I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
really. Somebody had to say something.
Yeah.
Mike, you're a brave man.
All right. Let me. So I'm gonna first open. Okay. Here's one.
Wow.
It's in. You have introduced the figures into the abstract
Yeah.
pattern.
Yeah. I'm
And
kind
let me
of trying to do what I did on the canvas panels, where you have the figures around all the structures.
Oh.
But in this, they're out in the open.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's great.
wow.
Very playful.
Yeah. What is that made out of?
Sorry, I missed it. Could you?
What is that made of?
What? Oh, it is a 3D printed pyramids that I designed so that they could have these perforations in them,
Oh, you
and
printed it.
then
You
printed
printed it,
them.
huh? You printed it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, that's great.
How long does it take to print one of those?
How long? Well, when you make all this kind of lace structure on it, then it takes a long time to go from one spot to the other, and then it's in air for a little bit time. I guess, long story short, many hours, about 11 hours or so for one structure, if nothing goes wrong. And it does. So then you start over and then keep looking at it, just dancing like that around, making those holes. It's slow. As they're making more and more in this technology, probably it'll get faster, but it takes a while.
Well, they're very good.
You thank you.
The little figures are a separate process, though, than the sheets of pattern.
Oh
There's-
yeah. I did not print the figures. No. Figures are actually just miniature from a miniature set that I had. So they're just placed from one place to the other. But the pyramid structures, those I made. The stack of pyramids is about 2 feet high. And I was playing with, when you add figures are not more than 1 inch high. It immediately gives it a scale and reference point.
Very nice.
This is my favorite, Nina, because it seems to me like telling a story of two people, but they're all nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you, Bob.
And thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we've done art news. Everybody's displayed. Does anybody else have any other news or notes?
I do have a little story. I heard it before last week's workshop about a team in Germany that puts a person through an MRI. It first has them look at a photograph, an image, then they run into the MRI, and then using AI, the computer can tell what the picture was coming from your brain.
Oh my God.
I know. And I wasn't going to tell it because I saw it on TikTok. I saw it
I
on
think
TikTok and I
that's
didn't believe it.
amazing. Yeah. I heard that too. A friend of mine told me about this. Someone's dog they couldn't diagnose. So she took the blood test report and she put it in ChatGPT and asked it to find a diagnosis from all its data. And it found a diagnosis which was not what the vet was treating her dog for. And then she took it to the vet, and the vet says, yeah, that is one of the plausible things. Okay, let's see. And then he did his own investigation, and that was the one that clicked. And the dog didn't die. It fit the problems and whatever her disease was surfaced, and they were able to treat the dog. This is so amazing.
Amazing.
It is.
I mean, I've been using AI generated art in my work lately because it's so colorful. But I just don't. I use the colors, but not the material. But it's coming a long way.
Yeah.
All right, it's 8:13.
Bob, did I mention
Mike?
to you that did I mention that I went to see a psychic?
No.
I knocked at the door and she said, "Who's there?" So I left.
All right. It's a Mike joke back. All right, excellent. Shall we say goodnight?
Have a
Good
good
night,
week.
all in Atlanta, North Carolina, Philadelphia, Argentina, and places unknown.